Hello, and welcome back to Alan's Dinobytes. My name is Alan, and I'm here to talk about the Toronto Raptors, Blow It Up edition. I know I haven't seen you guys in a long time, it's been 2 months, but I wish all of your holidays were as great as mine. In basketball-related gifts, I got this really cute Raptor. I got second row seats to the Raptors 905, and I also got tickets to the Raptors game on March 3rd against the Charlotte Hornets. Also, about 2 weeks ago, I just turned 11, and I am loving it so far. But let's get into the basketball. Now we will talk about not one, but 2 big trades that have happened since we last spoke. The first trade happened on New Year's Eve. The Raptors traded Precious Achiuwa, looks like we're not Gollum's favorite team anymore, OG Anunoby and Malachi Flynn to the New York Knicks for RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. RJ Barrett is one of the NBA's most young and aspiring stars, and he's also Canadian. He's been a centerpiece on a New York Knicks team with Jalen Brunson and Emmanuel Quickley. Quickley himself is a young and energetic three-point shooter who can really get the buckets that the Raptors sometimes really need to get. As for OG and the others, it's definitely sad to see them go. But at least we still have one star player left from the championship team. Right? Right? The second trade happened about a week ago. The Raptors traded Pascal Siakam and a second-round pick to the Indiana Pacers. In exchange, we got Kira Lewis, Jordan Nwora, Bruce Brown Jr., and 3 first-round picks. We now don't have a reliable power forward, but we will definitely have a very, very young future. This episode is called Blow It Up Edition because when an NBA team, or any sports team really, will trade away all of their big players and star players to get draft picks and other okay players that they can then trade for other star players, it is called blowing it up. Which basically means that you don't like how this team is going right now, you're going to go say, everyone get out, let's get some new players, and see how they go. But the only problem I see with these is right now this team does not have an identity. The Raptors are currently in 12th spot in the Eastern Conference, which you might think is good if there were more teams, but there's only 15. Not great. Our current record is 16 wins and 28 losses. But honestly, I don't care. When our president Masai Ujiri made those moves and traded those star players, he knew we would not be a good team for at least another 2 years. The future looks very bright, but the future is not now. So if you want a winning team, Toronto is not the place to be. Here is my opinion on these trades. The OG trade, I think it's great. It's definitely sad to see OG and the others go, but I think that Emmanuel Quickley, as one of the best shooters and underrated players in the league, will come handy for this team. And RJ Barrett, he's one of the young, aspiring players that we need. And he's also Canadian, which is always nice. The second trade, I'm not so sure. I think I really liked how this team played, but they could just never get it done when it really mattered to. If we could get a couple of players that were clutch when they needed to be, I think this team would be great. But instead, we blew it all up. I think that Siakam, his presence on this team will never be forgotten. And I'm very, very anxious about this new future idea. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Fun fact, the only player that won the championship with us 5 years ago who is still on the team is Chris Boucher. I wish Siakam and OG the best on their new respective teams. Let me know what you think about these new trades, new players, and new future down below in the comments. And also, what do you think about this Funko Pop that I got for my birthday? Shout out to Noel from Broadacres. Thanks for the gift. Also, let's come up with a name for him. I think we can come up with something more original than the Raptor. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Adios.